The Lord of the Rings is deeply rooted in mythology, drawing heavily from Norse, Germanic, and even some Greek influences. J.R.R. Tolkien created a rich and complex world, Middle-earth, by blending these mythic elements with his own unique creations. Let's start with Norse mythology. The powerful Valar, angelic beings who govern Middle-earth, are inspired by the Norse gods. Similarly, the Maya, servants of the Valar, find their parallel in Norse mythology. Gandalf, the wise wizard who guides and helps the hobbits on their journey, shares many characteristics with Odin, the chief god in Norse mythology. Both are leaders of their respective groups, known for their wisdom, power, and connection to magic in the unseen world. They're also both associated with death and rebirth, symbolizing their role as guides and teachers. The dwarves, elves, and dragons that populate Tolkien's worlds are also found in Norse myths and legends. And the One Ring, the source of ultimate power in the Lord of the Rings, is directly inspired by the Norse myth of Ainur, a magical ring that brings power but corrupts its wearer. In fact, the name Andoril was even considered for the ring. The dragon Smaug, whose rampage is a central event in The Hobbit, is also likely inspired by the dragon in the epic poem Beowulf. Tolkien's mythology is not limited to Norse traditions. He also drew inspiration from Finnish mythology, particularly for the Silmarillion, the first part of The Lord of the Rings. The Elvish language Quenya, spoken by the Noldor, is directly based on Finnish. Tolkien was fascinated by the language and mythology of Finland, which he learned about through his friend, the Finnish scholar and author the Simo Parpola, a friend of Tolkien, even wrote a book called Tolkien and the Finnish Tradition, which explores the connections between Tolkien's work and Finnish mythology. Some aspects of The Lord of the Rings also reflect influences from Greek mythology. The Númenórean, a powerful island nation, is reminiscent of the mythical island of Atlantis. The word Númenor even means undying lands, which alludes to the idea of immortality, a common theme in Greek mythology. Tolkien was also familiar with Celtic mythology and legend, and some scholars believe that the legend of Nodens, a Celtic healing god, influenced the creation of Tom Bombadil, an enigmatic character in The Lord of the Rings. In addition to these mythological influences, Tolkien was also deeply influenced by his own Christian faith. While The Lord of the Rings does not have any explicit religious messages, the struggle between good and evil, the importance of sacrifice, and the power of love and redemption are all themes that reflect Tolkien's Christian beliefs. Overall, Tolkien's work is a masterful blend of mythology, folklore, and his own imagination. By weaving together ancient myths and legends with his own unique creations, Tolkien was able to create a world that feels both timeless and utterly original.